Welcome back everyone to Starting from Basic. Remember, it doesn't matter where you're starting, only that you start. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over what I think is going to be the next Tesla. So let's jump in. All right, so honestly, this title is pretty clickbaity because I'm gonna get straight to the point. Tesla is the next Tesla. The stock price today closed out at about $883 a share. Tesla also had a recent split of 1 to 5 a few months back. And over the past year, Tesla has really seen this meteoric rise with so many people thinking that it's too late to invest in Tesla. So first off, let's check out my stock portfolio on my Stash app. This app allows me to invest in micro shares in Tesla because honestly, I just don't make enough money to be buying tons of stocks. And if you look at my standings, I'm currently at over $21,000 of gains from market close today in a little bit over a year. That's 300% growth in my stock portfolio. Now, I think I did get in at the right time, but I'm here to give you 3 reasons why I think that Tesla is still an amazing investment opportunity today. So just a reminder, this is not investment advice, but I am telling you to engage your brain and use some logic when thinking about, is Tesla going to be a good investment? Really go over these 3 reasons that I'm telling you in your mind and consider, is Tesla a good investment, not just 1 year from now, not just 5, but 10 years from now, and what they will do to dominate the future, in my opinion. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what are the areas that Tesla is going to dominate in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? I'll give you a second to think about it. Now, if you just said electric cars, you would be like 10% right. But Tesla is not just going to dominate electric cars, they're going to dominate the entire automotive sector. In 5 years and in 10 years, imagine the future. Will companies that are leading technology, leading the travel industry, be still making internal combustion engine cars? And if you think that in 10 years, people that are making internal combustion engine cars are leaders in the future and are going to be great companies to invest in, like Ford, GM, Toyota, you would obviously be completely wrong. There's even laws going on today where people are trying to transition and move us to electric cars. So in the automotive industry, period, Tesla, which has always been making superior electric cars that are highest ranking in safety, that have amazing speed, amazing quality. They have tons of diverse models. The Model Y just came out and they're looking on building a $25,000 more affordable car. They're going to be dominating the automotive sector. And also, electric vehicles are the cheapest cost of ownership. So as Tesla continues to innovate and make better batteries for their cars, have a longer travel time for their cars, they're the cheapest cost of ownership. All right, so we know Tesla is absolutely going to dominate the automotive sector in 5 years and 10 years. Just think about it, engage your brain. What companies will be dominating in 5 or 10 years and think, well, should I be investing in that company? Why would you not invest in that company?
I'm gonna finish this right now.
Damn you! No, you won't! I'm nowhere close to done!
It looks so beautiful! She's shiny like a star!
Oh, yeah! What kind of move is that?
Kefla's energy is radiating outward in every direction as highly concentrated rays like laser beams.
Tesla is leading electric cars right now, and they're so far ahead, it's not even funny. Name me one other company that's made a really great electric car that is comparable to Tesla. There is none. There is absolutely none. Why would you not invest in Tesla? For the simple reason they're going to dominate automotive sector. Reason number 2, Tesla is absolutely going to incinerate the energy sector. Now, most of the top 10 companies of the world revolve around energy, and this is oil and gas or electric generation companies. Most of those top 10 companies are energy companies. Tesla is coming for their heads. Tesla has a subsidiary called Solar City, and it's the cheapest solar roofing with a lifetime warranty. Amazing solar roofing. It looks incredible. You should check it out. Tesla also has the Powerwall, which is going to allow residents to store energy, but the most slept on technology that Tesla has is actually called the Autobidder software. Autobidder software will allow you to take energy from solar, store it, and then redistribute that energy as a resident back to the grid. I'm going to pull up on the screen right now. This is from Tesla's page, from their support page. Autobidder software. Autobidder provides independent power producers, utilities, and capital partners the ability to autonomously monetize battery assets. Autobidder is a real-time trading and control platform that provides value-based asset management and portfolio optimization, enabling owners and operators to configure operational strategies that maximize revenue according to their business objectives and risk preferences. Autobidder is successfully operating in Hornsdale Power Reserve in South Australia, and through market bidding has added competition to drive down energy prices. Think about this for a second. Energy storage and distribution is an extremely complicated process. That's why it's usually a monopoly, right? You have a couple big energy companies that are completely dominating in your city. Now imagine if you're able to take energy from your solar, store it, and then redistribute it back to the grid with software that's going to do it autonomously and you don't even have to worry about it. What will that do to the energy sector, to this monopoly energy sector where these big companies and big organizations have controlled energy for years and years and years? This is absolutely a disruptive technology and it's going to destroy the energy sector. Just take a look at what this billionaire says about Tesla Energy.
You can use any convoluted logic to try to be short this stock, and what you would have done is just lost an enormous amount of money. And so what we're going to see now is that the stock is going to become part of the S&P 500. It is the leading edge when it comes to electrification and decarbonization. And here's the thing, Andrew, what the bulls will get right and what the bears will ignore from here is that this is no longer about cars. That's the first wave of growth. And I think people are pricing in an evisceration of traditional autos and an enormous shift to EVs, of which Tesla will get the disproportionate share. So now what is the bet? If you ask me as an investor who loves that company, it was in page 4 or 5 of their quarterly earnings release where they talk about the energy business. And they said a couple of interesting things. The first is that it was profitable. And the second is that they're also producing software now that allows effectively anybody to become a distributed utility. Now think of that for a second. You are talking about one of the most predictable, reasonable businesses that have raised hundreds of billions and trillions of dollars of debt. And what Tesla is going to do with their battery packs and their software is all of a sudden allow each of us to be in the energy business as well. Again, people will get angry. They will not understand. They will try to push back, and they will be wrong. And what's going to happen is that this stock is now going to represent the totality around decarbonization and sustainability. So it was really great to own this thing around cars for the first 4 years. I did it. I made a lot of money. But now I underwrite this company as a bet towards decarbonization, towards deregulated energy, and towards the ability for all of us to become our little micro utilities.
More to come on Tesla Energy and why I think they will absolutely dominate, giving you some stats and numbers in later videos. But this is just a quick summation of my thoughts and why I think Tesla is still an amazing investment. Now, getting back, in 5 years, in 10 years, when Tesla's solar roofing is everywhere and residents are able to store energy, think about this. In 5 years, in 10 years, what company is going to be dominating energy? What company is disrupting energy? What company is innovating energy? Is Tesla a good investment? That's for you to decide as well. Reason number 3, full self-driving. Tesla has been collecting data for full self-driving from its fleet for years and years and years now. Elon has said over and over in multiple interviews that full self-driving is so close to being solved. Now, there are a lot of companies that are pitching that they have full self-driving, that they're moving leagues ahead of Tesla in full self-driving. But Tesla actually has AI and software that's using visual technology, just like we, right? When we drive, we're driving visually. We're not using this LiDAR. We're driving and using visual cues to be able to navigate the roads. Tesla has been using visual technology, AI, to learn and how to navigate the roads in any situation. Now imagine that full self-driving is actually super hard to solve, right? they're at like 99%, and now there's all these random scenarios and factors. I don't know, like an elephant goes inside the road, or there's a hurricane, or there's a volcano that's erupting, or a building falls down. Tesla has to solve for all of these random problems that are like thousands and thousands and thousands and millions probably of scenarios. So they're at the tail end of that. But very soon Tesla will be able to get from point A to point B in most locations globally without a driver. Now, use your mind and think about in the future, if Tesla had full self-driving and they used a ride-hailing system, so like Uber, and you owned a Tesla, as an owner, if you were able to purchase the full self-driving technology, and as an owner of Tesla, you were able to set your car and tell it, go work for me for the next 10 hours while you sit at home and do absolutely nothing. In 5 years and in 10 years, Teslas that are purchased today that are able to get an over-the-air update with full self-driving technology, use ride-hailing, will Tesla be more valuable in 5 years? Will Tesla be more valuable in 10 years? Having a fleet of cars that you are able to send off and go Uber for you, go do ride-hailing and just make money for you just because you own a Tesla. Think about that. Why are you sleeping on this? Why is everybody sleeping on full self-driving technology? Tesla will absolutely dominate ride-hailing with their full self-driving technology. Your car, purchasing a Tesla now, in 5 years, you have full self-driving, purchasing that update, your car will become more valuable by this software update. What other car are you purchasing right now? If you purchase a Ford Explorer right now, Expedition, if you purchase BMW, in 5 years, how would you make that car more valuable? You can't. It's buying a car is probably the worst asset that you can buy. It loses so much value over time. But if you have a Tesla and you're able to add full self-driving technology to it, it literally becomes more valuable, and it is an asset that you have that will be able to make you more money. I ask you again, in 5 years, in 10 years, what other company has full self-driving technology and will dominate the sector? Don't worry, I'll wait. There's none right now. Tesla is leagues above everyone. Also another video, more to come on full self-driving technology and a little bit more in-depth and in detail about my thoughts on this technology. So that's it. That's my quick 3 reasons why I think that Tesla is the next Tesla, why I think that Tesla is the best investment that you can make right now. They have so much room to dominate and so much room to grow. The media is just waking up and learning what Tesla is. It's not just an automotive company. They're an energy company. They're a software company. Now, look into these 3 reasons yourself and absolutely do your own research and infer in your mind, why will they dominate in the future? What companies am I investing in? And in 5 years, in 10 years, what will be the landscape of the world? And think about those companies that will be important to that landscape. Where is the future heading? What companies are being innovative? What companies are disrupting the markets? And like I said, I'll go into detail in each of these 3 reasons in future videos, so stay tuned. And if you like this content, please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Comment down below if you think Tesla is still a great investment for today, or do you think it's too late? For me, I'm still investing heavily in Tesla, but definitely do your own research. And until next time, everybody, remember, it doesn't matter where you're starting, only that you start. See you later.